Today I'm going to be reviewing this Syruvia sugar-free salted caramel syrup that was recently sent to me by the brand. You can see here some of the different ideas that they give you. I typically will use something like this, especially going to be like a salted caramel, in along with a plain creamer or in along with just like a milk in my sugar. And so then this is going to be sugar-free, so skin is not going to add that sweetness like a regular sugared one would. Now they've got some ideas here on the side. You can add to lattes, mochas, cappuccinos, coffees, teas, desserts, and more. A regular size latte, they're going to say 1 pump, going to be 1/4 of an ounce. Hot, add 5 pumps of syrup to a 3-ounce espresso. It tells you how to make some different ones that are going to be on here. Then looking at some of the different nutritional facts that are going to be here on the side, you can see all of those so you can decide if what exactly you're interested in. Of course, since this is sugar-free, total sugar is going to be 0 grams, total carbs is going to be 0, total fat, total sat fat, total trans fat, those are all going to be 0. Cholesterol, 0 milligrams. It does have 90 milligrams of sodium. And again, this is going to be for 1 fluid ounce. So if you follow the recommendation of 1 pump, that's going to be 1/4 of an ounce. So it would take 4 pumps, if you've got the pump that goes on top, to equal these. Now let me go ahead and open this up here just to kind of show you. So this has a spot on the side where you can easily pull right down like so to be able to pop off the cap. So that's going to be sealed all the way around there. And then you're going to take that off, and then it does have an additional seal on top. So let me go ahead and pull this off, maybe. There we go. So that's going to pull off. Now, you're probably not going to want to drink this straight. It's just not going to taste very good. What I am going to do is I'm going to get a little glass bowl just to pour a little bit into, just so I can kind of taste test what the sugar-free salted caramel is going to taste like on its own. Again, you're not typically going to be using it on its own. So you can use it like this. We actually just purchased some pumps, so you can get syrup pumps either online, in stores, and they're not going to be bad in regards to like price or anything like that. You can get those pretty easily, and they just go down, so you can easily just pump right on top to be able to get that syrup out. But let me go ahead and get a bowl, pour this into it, and then taste test that. So I just have one of these little glass bowls, and I did that just so it's shallow and then also so it's kind of clear so you can see. So I'm just going to pour a little bit in here, and that is going to be the actual color. So this is going to be a whole totally clear bottle. So the color that this is going to be the color of the salted caramel liquid. You can see that in here. So let's see. Definitely has a salted caramel taste. Ooh, that's actually really, really good. So it does have, since it's that sugar-free, it does have that, I wouldn't call it an aftertaste, but it has that similar taste to, like, if you're talking about like a sugar-free, like a maple syrup, right? If you've ever had those, that taste when it's by itself, it does have that similar type taste. You're getting that saltiness in there and that caramel in there. The aftertaste is what I'm talking about in regards to that, like a sugar-free maple syrup. It's going to have that. Not a bad aftertaste at all, especially considering I'm using it by itself. Typically you wouldn't, but I could easily see like putting this on top of like let's say you have some ice cream. You put like a drizzle on top of that. I could easily see that tasting really, really good in coffee in the morning. That's what my plan is to use it for. It's going to taste really, really good with that as well. So again, this is the Syruvia sugar-free salted caramel syrup.